Hey guys, how's it going? This is the R Spark, and I'm here to bring you a little bit more gameplay on the Spitfire Mark 5C. I'm going at it with a different camera angle this time to see how you guys like it, and see what your opinions on. See if you like this camera angle, or maybe one of these better as the original one. But I find some of these different camera angles to be kind of interesting and very, very neat and beautiful. So tell me down below what you think you might want. Right now I'm just trying to climb altitude and try to get above the enemy so I can boom and zip them, which I don't know if originally this airplane was originally meant for that. I know it was meant to try to rival the BF-109 when the Fokker was coming out, which it had a hard time starting to do that, but it eventually outdone them. But for right now, I'm just trying to cover some of the troops right now, also on the ground. I don't think we won this one, but we did a very good job at doing it, at least. We're playing Domination, probably one of my least favorite type of games, and that really sucks, because I was hoping to get into at least a game where I don't have to worry about it as much. See where everything's at. Let's see if we can pull back up the HUD. Everything there and statistically ready. Yeah, I think I happen to catch a bomber on my way down here. Yeah, it's a B-17. This guy actually hurts me a little bit well right off the game, but I managed to still be able to fly and keep flying. I actually hit from long range a little bit. See where my bullets are trajectory to. Yeah, you never want to hold down the trigger on your guns. They just won't. They'll just jam before you can even get the full ammunition off. Yeah, I decided to pull away from this guy because he just was starting to brutally kill my engine, and well, you kind of need an engine to fly. Yeah, and he also explodes, which is kind of interesting to see an airplane explode in midair. Now I just kind of try to regain some altitude and reload. I've had a lot better games, but this was a fairly decent one. I'm trying to get the bombers that are trying to intercept our ground troops right now. A lot of American bombers coming in. This guy tries to head on me, but I guess he decided that would be a bad idea. You have to watch out for flying parts in this game, or they will kill you. I've got my pilot knocked out from a wheel or a wing coming back at me, which is a bit scary, but you can survive them. There's just so many bombers, it's unreal. I think this guy wanted to head on me, but he couldn't get the altitude. I decided that I caught that guy on fire, he's probably going to die, and I don't particularly want to deal with rear gunners, and I'm never going to catch him. But I try to pursue him just in case he puts the fire out, but it looks like he's going way too fast, and this A7 M2 is going to catch him before I do. I don't have a lot of altitude, so I don't have the ability to dive on him. But that B-17 catches that A7 on fire. I pull away so I don't catch on fire either, which I doubt I would. I've taken a little structure damage, but nothing major. I should be able to fly still, be perfectly fine. I actually have an intense battle with a King Cobra, I think, or actually it's a P-51 Mustang, the early Mustang you can get in the American tech tree with 2 or 4 20s, the only Mustang that I actually seem to like. It's kind of different compared to the 5C. It's a lot faster, but not as maneuverable. But it definitely offers a much different type of gameplay. It's still a decent aircraft. It's fast. It likes to overheat though, which is very disappointing. But it's very weird to see that kind of early Mustang in while you have to wait so far ahead to just get another one. But I guess it's okay. It's actually got a pretty cool paint style too. I think you could probably play them fairly similar, just you could probably boom and zoom in the Mustang a lot easier. And also, I think the Mustang has combat flaps, while the 5C only has landing and raced. So, I guess to a certain degree, the Mustang might have more maneuverability. But that Rolls-Royce engine in that 5C is, so good. It's unreal. I think they both use Mark II Hispanos, because it's a British Mustang, something like that at least. Because the British love to put their 20s in every American aircraft they could get, like the P400 and the Corsair. Yeah, I figured I was never going to catch up to that B-25. If anything, I was going to support if it tried to turn back. I do jump in a couple airplanes after my 5C gets shot down, but it wasn't anything really spectacular. Yeah, I'm just doing a little air show right now for the fun of it, while I try to get back into the battle. Because the 5C is so maneuverable. Ugh. I feel like I could probably cook dinner by the time I get to here. Oh well, it starts to get intense here soon. A lot of planes try to go head-on. Try to never go to head-on. Try to get above them and slot in on them, or however maneuver you want to do. Flank or go underneath them. Sometimes it's probably best to go underneath. This is where airplanes are probably the least maneuverable. Getting your 20s to use on ground targets is probably a good idea if you aren't good at fighting air-to-air. Because the 20s are really good at that. That's the, I think that's one of the Corsairs that have 20s, if I'm correct. Yeah, this guy goes head on with a P-38, which P-38's kind of got the advantage, but not really. It's definitely a interesting. Yeah, I take a lot of damage on my right wing there from that guy, but I still managed to be able to fly. I don't recommend trying to use your landing flaps to turn whenever you go into a turn in realistic, because you probably rip them off. I don't even know if landing flaps like this is even a good idea, but it helped slow me down enough to be able to turn on this Mustang. It's a shame to see these two legendary aircraft have to fight each other. But that pass he did on me scared me to death. I almost freaked out and went the wrong direction. But I managed to stay on him. My problem here is I've lost so much speed it's hard to keep off the ground. But I managed to get him. I realize I have some airplanes incoming and I'm probably going to get hit by them soon. So I have to see if I can get out of here in time. It looks like that F4U is going to get me if I'm not careful. Yeah, I realize he's slotting on me and I try to turn out of the way, but my right wing is so much damaged I couldn't take it. Yeah, good job on him though. He did good. even though it looks like he just crashed. Yeah, I'm in my Spitfire Mark 16, I think it is. It's extremely agile, and it catches me off guard after switching to it because it's so mobile. Just the weapon performance on it just seems very lackluster for some reason. So I try to see how this goes and play it conservative. I think I slot on this I-185. Just look at that beautiful aircraft fly. And I managed to get hit by I think the same guy, but that's just about it for me in this game. So, hope you all enjoyed my average gameplay. So, take it easy guys, and I'll see you on the next one.